Am I the asshole for giving my 16-year-old sister a criminal record? Just for context, I am NC with my younger sister after finally opening my eyes to her constant emotional abuse towards me, to which she burnt her bridge, telling me that she'd only consider me a sister when I proved myself to her. Told her there was nothing to prove and that I'd been nothing but a good sister. I was to the point where I chose to take the fall for her wrongs every time and was there to fix her mistakes all the time. My sister 16F killed my cat Whiskey, a 4-year-old female cat, because she didn't like my cat, and you didn't need the thing because you now own a rat. Just for context, we do own a rat, and he is mainly for my BF, with whom I am staying with. We've had our boy for almost a month and a half. Anyway, my sister found out and did what she did despite my warning because she had threatened me about Whiskey before, when she was telling me how she hated me and that I needed to fetch my cat because she'd kill it if I didn't, to which I told her she harm my cat in any form or way. I wouldn't hesitate to give her a record, to which she challenged me. Whiskey's living arrangements were between my father and I. My dad didn't mind keeping Whiskey with him, and I was sending money for food and medicine when my cat needed. My dad reassured me that nothing would happen to my cat and that once I can fetch her. Until then, he would help with her until I found a place where my neighbor's dogs wouldn't maul my cat. My neighbor's dogs don't do well with small animals or babies, and Whiskey was a wandering type. Anyways, now my sister has a criminal record as an animal abuser because I also informed the police that she owned a deaf pit bull puppy which ran away, and she just refused to go look for the puppy because she was bored of the thing when they asked if there were any other instances. My dad is now saying I am an AH for sticking to my guns and that she's my little sister, and I shouldn't get the law involved in our sibling rivalry. So I'm wondering if I was the AH. Her records have blacklisted her with every registered breeder's pet stores, and her cat was taken away along with my father's dog because she is a danger to animals. Some of her friends' parents have told my sister she is not allowed in their homes because they have pets. She's also not allowed to own any animals and will be sent to prison if she's caught. As for my father's dog, it is a temporary removal until my sister has attended 14 therapy sessions before the end of this year, which she's already refusing. If you're wondering how I know she killed my cat, she sent a video to her now ex-best friend, how she had her ex-abusive BF break each of my cat's legs, then proceeded with kicking my baby around before using her as target practice as she cheered him on. She sent it to her friend with a caption of, "This is so much fun." Her ex-BF, because he is 19 and an adult, is in prison for accomplacing my sister. So am I the AH for giving my sister a criminal record? Update. Hey everyone, hope all is well. I thought I'd give an update on what's happening and what's transpired over the course of a Monday to today. As I'm writing this, my BF is in the shower as we just came from court because I had to bail him out. Those who were concerned for my safety were very right to be concerned. My sister is a lost cause. Monday evening, my BF was arrested for assault in our own home after a call was sent out by a distressed child 20 minutes before they arrived. The police said they were able to restrain my BF before he could harm my sister anymore. Yes, you read correctly. My sister was in our apartment. How? I'll tell you soon enough. But she was in our apartment. When I saw her, I'm not lying, when my blood ran cold and boiled at the same time. She was huddled to a police officer, crying and sniffling like a scared little girl, her body covered in bruises that looked new. She also had fresh cuts on her body, which I didn't know where it came from. Anyway, I got hold of the family lawyer explaining the situation. He knew of my sister court order for therapy because he appealed for it. I was told he couldn't take my case because he couldn't represent the family against the family, but he was helpful in directing me to another lawyer who is helping us now. Anyway, our lawyer has gotten the security footage of what's happened, and the charges of assault on my BF are pended, but not removed until we've won the case. In the meantime, the footage showed her breaking into my apartment, destroying a lot of things. She broke the tank our rat was in, allowing escape. She then waited. She waited an hour for someone to come back home Unfortunately, it was my BF, and 5 minutes before that, she phoned someone looking frightened. The video has no audio, but from what my BF says, he was asking what she was doing there, how she even found us, and to get out because she's not welcome. The footage showed her refusal and how my BF threatened to call the police on her. She was unfazed, so he tried getting her to leave as gently as possible because she was still my sister. She lost it and started attacking him, clawing, biting, kicking, hitting. He immediately pooed her away, and she went at him. He tripped her to the ground till she hit her head on the wall because he didn't think it through. My BF is not a woman beater, nor would he have ever hit a woman. But in the next moment, she got up and swung at my BF with a wrench. BF was too late to miss it, hit him in the head, and he go angry, grabbed the wrench from her. You saw him toss it aside before he got her pinned to the floor as he tried contacting the police. But they arrived and broke our door down because my sister hand started yelling help and that my BF was trying to kill her. Where the wrench came from, it was seen her taking something from his personal mechanic toolbox before BF came home. Monday evening was hell, as I spent it at the police station, trying to get them to understand that my sister wasn't supposed to be in our apartments. But the police wouldn't believe me because they knew what they saw. The lawyer could only get to me yesterday along with footage and other evidence. Everything is still being processed, and my sister is now being restrained in a mental hospital until then because of her previous charge. As for now, the apartment is still a mess. It's still a crime scene. Our rat was found hiding in a corner of our apartment, clearly afraid because he bit the police officer who found him. He's now safely back with us. As for now, we are all living with trust friends of my BF, who were there immediately to comfort and assist me. And as for my father, he is not picking up any of my calls. They either go to voicemail or are put down.